Hello everybody and welcome back to the Shadow of the Erdtree. I am your host, Bear Arms and Fire. We are in the Shadow Keep main gate? This must be the Shadow Keep. And we have two summon signs in front of us. One, the horn scent, the other, red mane. So I can only guess that this will be a boss. I guess let's just kind of go check it out. Alright, it's over the slow walk. Okay, there it is. Golden hippopot. It's a hippo. Alright, so this is the fact-finding mission. First fact is, you don't want to get up against a wall against one of these, apparently. I'm considering using the summon signs. They're here for a reason, why not? It would definitely make the fight last longer. But I honestly don't... It didn't feel like... I mean, I feel like I got a bad, like, roll there. Okay, so now it's just up. Like, it's just kind of a big guy. Okay, that hurts. Maybe we choose one. Both seems like a little too easy mode, huh? But one guy gets the hippo. So let's get Redmane in here. Oh. So we got Redmane in here now. You can't. Oh, it can still do a move too. It. Anytime you want to do something, Redmane, to get this thing's attention, that would be great. It's like a big lumbering beast that attacks fast and has a grab attack that goes through walls, goes through boundaries. I don't think Freya helps there much. Maybe we're doing too much of the old school. Maybe we need to do some of the new school. Maybe the horn scent too. We've never summoned the horn scent. So horn scent is an unknown entity. And we can also do a golden vow. We got moves. We got moves, that's what I'm saying. Kinda looks like the horn scent uses some backward blades. Oh wait, whoopsies. Alright, let's go. Mr. Horn Scent. Oh my god. So it does bleed. And we knocked it down. Oh, it's on the other side. You can stab it into its weird jaw. For, like, no damage. I'm sorry, what? Oh god. It's like a porcupine thing. Yeah. Suddenly it's got quills. Suddenly it's got quills. And it's super fast. Where's its eyes? I dashed into its mouth. That should not be a thing I can do. I'm dead. There's a combination of things going on here. One, the arena is just too small to fight this thing. Two, let's do it. We're gonna summon both of them. Horn scent. I forgot how long it takes to... It's an NPC and he still takes like forever to summon. Alright, come on guys. Gather at the door, please. Got our golden vow going on. Oh my god. It's too fast. Wow. We're doing all of it. Every help I can get. What? Oh my god. It like snapped to me. This is the way Elden Ring was meant to be played. It's like a raid boss. So now it's gonna go full spike mode. This is silly. I love Elden Ring. I'm still going to die. Expertly dodged just by randomly running. We've rotted it. Oh, it still grabs me. Well, I'm not learning how to fight this thing. I would like to not be in the corner, please. Seems like a bad place to be against this guy. The arena is too small even for him. He's running into the wall constantly. Another bleed proc. This thing's dead. Yay! We beat a boss all by ourselves. Aspect of the Crucible Thorns. And a Shadow Tree fragment. Well, this is silly. It's just a few feet from the other one. Uh, Another Shadow Tree blessing for us. Very much earned, yes. Very, very earned. And we'll bump up mine some more. Cool, that opens up. That opens up an area for us to explore. This looks like a door that's going to not open from this side, which is fine. Why was there a hippo in the courtyard? And why did it... Why did it have an aspect of the Crucible? Alright, so we'll continue exploring the Shadow Keep. So Mesmer is Queen Marika's son. And that guy was like, there's no way she would abandon her own son, but I feel like she has, for sure. Oof. Why were you sitting there? Ah! I mean, yes. I knew you were there the whole time. Ooh, festive grease. Yeah, okay. Just call me one of the horn scent, because I'm definitely into these blades. Another baby Erdtree over there. I could jump out this window, and I probably will. Huh. One of those pole knights, huh? His friend literally just stood there and watched. And then only attacked after he was done. That's not a good friend. The main gauche? What's a main gauche? Looks like a dex scaling weapon for sure. It's a dagger with a large handguard, of course, intended to be used in the left hand, thereby complementing a piercing sword identical blade held in the right to enable a distinct style of fighting. It has a parry. Pretty cool. So if I jump down there, I'm not going to be able to get back up here, huh? But I see an item, and I want it. Where does the main path go? It keeps going up. Let's just check out what's up. I do want to go down there. Whoops. Oh, I almost rolled off. Yikes. I just want to see... Let's get to the top of this, see where it go. Ah! Okay. We'll go down into the courtyard. I'm getting the guy I called Bedward vibes. His name was not Bedward, but it should have been. He has followed me. He has followed me here. I can get her on a shield pretty easy. It's pretty nice. That was the easiest that's ever been. The blind spot attack is very, very good. Well, now that he's taken care, he followed me all the way down here. Like, if he was the guy who shot that bow, eh, he's not. He's not the guy who shot the bow. That's a different dude. Are you a boss, or are you just a guy? You're just a guy, but your eyes are glowing. Damn. We ate that guy alive. There was a summoning sign here. Probably for those two dudes. Golden Vow? What is Golden Vow? Oh, it's just a consumable. Cool. Alright, so there's dudes down there, for sure. I saw oh, is it a door that doesn't open from this side? Fun. I want to go down in that courtyard. It's just right there. Oh. Is this bridge going to break? No. Yikes. What is going on with the flames? Yeah, I want to go down in the courtyard though. That looks serious. Let's do the courtyard. There's an item down here we can go get. We know there's a knight at the far end. Those are shadow people kneeling at the tree. Nothing below me, just checking. Oh, there's a big guy over there. He's not looking at us, so he won't see us coming. Talismans of the Lord's bestowal. Honestly, these guys are just kneeling. I should probably just leave them be. Increases poise after using a flask of tears. We're gonna go check out this area. Alright, that's the entrance. That's where we walked in. So, we got our bearings about us. We got a talisman. I just don't want these guys to wake up and become an issue, you know. Interesting that they're bowing to what looks like a tiny Erdtree. It's like they want to be faithful, even though they're in the shadow world. Alright. There's something else I can turret around? No. Just a knight guarding an item. Ran out of stamina. Jeez, I mean... Another 3 more golden vows. Okay. I'm glad I did the courtyard. We got a talisman out of it. Probably won't be using... I do spam flasks a bunch, so I could get use out of that, but eh. So let's get back to that weird creepy fire on the precipice, the battlements, if you will. Just did a brief check that everything's working right with the recording. Dying would be a pain. That's a lot of stuff, and I don't think we can quite run through all of it like we would normally do. Alright, so we've got these fires. We got a big fire pit. Nothing to target. Oh, they're like coffins. A little guy. I buffered that that drink. They're like Viking funeral pyres. This is like a lift area. Oh, we can walk down here. There's a shortcut ahead. Okay, I'm down for a shortcut. Looks like some of these hunters. Oh, they jump. They jump and they avoid attack. Alright. Hunter is taken care of. I said there is a shortcut. Oh, this is the door to the Hippo Arena, is my bet. Yeah, Hippo Arena door. So now, if we die, we can just take on those 4 hunters instead of the entire world, and end up basically where we were. That looks fascinating. What is that? That looks fascinating. I'm guessing that's... Oh! They got me! They drew me in with the item! Good hunting! I'm guessing... Oh, it's just fruit, too. They literally baited the trap. That looked like a boss. Some type of red cloaked figure. Aha! Love that we're getting smithing stone 8s now. Does this hurt me? No. It's not a boss. It's a clean rot knight? Some type of fire? Fire? Like maybe a mesmer knight? Oh! They track. Made her bleed. I say her, I don't... Ooh! Whew! Some mighty swings there. I didn't space properly. I'm out of stamina. The invisible blade takes a lot. I mean, the blinds a lot. Attack takes a lot of stamina. Fire Knight. A Fire Knight armor. I thought they were a boss. That's how cool they looked. Seek armament. Praise the armament. You have to fight that person over and over to get their weapon. I just turned my lantern off. I mean, that wouldn't be too bad of a farm. You get the grace right there, and then just 4 guys, and then the person you want to fight. Oh, you could actually just do the grace right here. Ride the elevator down. What is that? It's like a giant deer with horns coming out of it, kind of like the omens. I'm gonna go ahead and sit down at the side of grace, actually. type of great horned deer? Hunters. Hunters by the side of Grace. Huh. Oh, there's enemies here. Yeah, they've really mixed up the, I wouldn't quite call it, like, the rules. There's no Elden Ring over here. Because these are, like, the closest enemy placements to a side of Grace I think there's been. There's probably an ambush ahead. Oh, I bonked the... I keep bonking on the wall. We need more constrained attacks. Oh, this place is wild. It's open up over here. He's got that cool attack. They're actually like reading books and stuff. It's kind of like a library. What is a specimen storeroom, they said? I believe it. Who's this guy? Huh. Well, I did try attacking. Nothing came of it, though. Hope you don't mind a slow walk through this area, but it's like seems fascinating. Wonder what the lore implications are for this area. What type of specimens do they store? Beasties? This is a... Oh, this is my friend!
It's been some time. After unburdening my soul to you, I had hoped to make a fresh start. But there was one thought I could not dislodge from my mind. So, here I am. Quite unable to move on. After Lord Moak's slaying at his dynastic palace, it appears his body has been absconded with.
Ooh.
And taken straight to kind Megara.
What?
Surely you recall that I once served Lord Moog as a pureblood knight.
Yes.
After failing him in every regard, and losing sight of my vows, I'd do anything to make amends, in whatever meager way I can. What could they possibly have in mind for Lord Moog's remains? The implications are... What could they possibly implicate?
Interesting. So he's tracking down Lord Moog's remains that Mikola requested upon his death. Oh, there's something on top of that beast. Oh. Would you just hit him? Thank you. I don't know what's going on, but my Discord is like blowing up. 2 of them! No super spells for you. Let me check my Discord and make sure nothing is happening. Okay. Nothing important. Sorry about that. Just when you get like 5 in a row over the course of like 2 minutes. This guy's hiding. Alright, so I'm curious. I need to find a way up there. Cause see that there's an item. See that purple smoke? There's definitely an item up there, and now I want it. look kind of a bully. Just punching these people who are reading. Shadow militiamen. Oh fuck. Okay. I knew there'd be more of you. I'm moving so fast, I can't even keep up with what's happening. Oh, come on. Oh, cool! Set myself up for a backstab. Alright. You shouldn't have a fire night in a library. They'd burn the place down. Although the texts seem to be made of stone here. So maybe a fire night in the in this library is perfectly okay. Oh look, a staircase. That'd be a way up. So now I can hop across the stacks here and get to that statue. And get to the item up here. Yeah, Reverend Speardash. Revered Speardash, not Reverend. Neat. What a neat little area we have found ourselves in. I think the stairs are over this way. They're behind me, aren't they? Yeah. Alright, second level of this library place. Beating up the nerds who are reading their books or whatever. Another fire night. Dude. The second they send up two of these guys against me, it's over for me. I can't even dodge their attacks. Oh! Oh! This is gonna be annoying. Okay. There's a shadow militiaman right here. We didn't go this way, but I think this is like out of the stacks. Rune arcs are still a thing, huh? This is an elevator up. Okay. So that might be good for something else one day. I want to keep exploring these stacks. So we're gonna kind of hurriedly go back to where we were. Oh god. No. These fireballs are so annoying. You're walking around, but you're not. I don't think you're aggressive. There are more little guys around here. These guys attack. I'm gonna leave the reading nerds alone. I wonder, does this, we exhausted his dialogue and walked away and died. Got any more? No, okay. He probably will move somewhere else. After a trigger or something. Little guy. I just realized my lantern is off. There's another little guy too. Turn the lantern back on. I didn't realize these are the stairs. Alright, so let's get our runes then. Wait. These are different stairs, huh? That's where I died? That's where I died. Alright. No playing around this time. Let's get our stamina back. Stamina again. Got him. Okay. Whew. Tough. These guys are tough. He was guarding something. Something called a beast horn, and I got 4 of them. Bound for just feeding beast of shadow. Alright, let's go back to the fun. Whoops. Go back to our fun weapons. And we're gonna leave the nerds alone, I think. Unless they turn to attack us. These are doors. Another fire knight at the top of the library. Oh! I got scared. What did you drop? More armor. That's fine. The armor is nice. I'm sorry. Were you friends? I didn't mean to. Oh, you guys were definitely friends. You're dressed alike. I'm sorry. But don't stop reading. A blessed bone shard. What do those do? They're just exceedingly rare to find. I have 13 of them. This is a question. Is this door openable? No. I just assumed that door would be openable, but it is not. So our time yet is not done here yet. Up. Okay. Sorry, there's a fire knight. If I hit one of these, I feel like they're all gonna attack, but they're not. So I'm just being prejudiced. Other fire knight. Here we go. This one's got the cool sword. Did I just use a golden bow? Oh no, the guy's healing him! Are you kidding me? Got him. Cool sword. Hope we get it one day. More beast horn. People are complaining about the item quality. They're saying, why is it always dung? But I don't know. I don't know what they're used for yet, so I can't quite call them dung. What if they craft the best item in the game? We simply just don't know yet. We don't have the facts, folks. I've climbed all the way to the top of these stacks. I do see there's higher area up there. Oh. I have to... Oh, I have to climb across these weird specimens to get even higher. I see. There's also like a little section over here I can go. I'm looking for things that are going to attack me, but I don't see any. Dueling shield? What? Where the fuck are they going? These guys, they just like ran across. Hey, we got their helm. And more! Oh, I'm sorry, little guy. Punched you out of the sky. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to climb across there in a minute. Look at the dueling shield. Shield strike. A thrusting shield, or combined weapon and shield. So it's a weapon shield. That's cool. I saw an opening over here. And now we have to explore it. We simply must. Ooh, got their whole kit now. I mean, you guys are okay with these little militiamen running around hurting you? I guess they leave you alone, huh? I'm gonna leave you alone too, if I can. Oh. Hey, buddy. What hit? What did a tiny bit of damage to me? You think you can escape? You don't even know what angle I'm gonna attack from. More Fire Knight armor. We have gotten so much of their armor. Back to the martial arts. Wait. Was there just a Fire Knight over here? He wasn't really guarding anything? That does make sense, because it does seem we need to head up. I'm just surprised. Alright, we gotta walk across these feet. Not the weirdest platform we've ever traversed. There's a cross of America here. So that means what? A skidoo tree fragment? A shadow tree fragment? Storehouse cross message. This might be from the night. Oh no. Message left by Sir Ansbach, addressed to kindred spirits who also pursue Miquella's trail. It would seem that the people of the keep have flooded the holy quarter that leads onward to the shadow tree, barring access. However, there is no route that leads there from this storehouse. Perhaps there is another way to reach the holy quarter from somewhere else in this keep. Interesting. I abandon here my arm dextral. His dextral arm? I don't know if I know what that word means. Oh, I have enough for another skidoo tree blessing. That's pretty great. And enough for a level up. Let's keep mine going up. I mean, honestly, endurance is the sticky point right now, but more mind is also good. What is this place called? Storehouse 4th floor. Hey, Stormhawk feather. Is that a warning? Look up for hawks. Oh! Whoa! What is this move that he's doing? Oh boy. Yeah, if not for this backhand blade, I think those guys would be a real pain. More pyres. Climb in the storehouse. More fire knights. Well done. Well, thank you. Bats. Whoa. Bats came from around this corner. There was a way down, but let's explore this whole level first. Okay, back into the storehouse. More bats. Eating on people. Now, where did you two come from? I won't lie, I was panicking for my life there. Another Ember of Mizmer. There's a way down, and there's a way in. I found the way down first, so let's go down. It's more of these codgers. These shadow old folks. They thought they could hide an item from me. They were wrong. So this is back in the stacks as well, but in a different place. It doesn't look like this really connects to much of anything. Secret Rite Scroll. Learn about the secret rite of the Divine Gateway, a scroll made of white tree bark. Few can decipher the scroll, which describes the secret rite of the Divine Gateway said to be found at the tower enshrouded by shadow. A lord will usher in a god's return, and the lord's soul will require a vessel. Don't know about all that. I did, however, see an item in the beard of the... There's an item in the beard. Oh, I also noticed they are in that same crucifixion-esque pose as Marika. Interesting. But what's with the item in the beard of the statue? These are questions. I don't know how to get that item. They didn't hide it from me. I know where it is. So my statement is still true. They thought they could hide an item from me. And they could not. Yep, you turned. You die. You're reading. Something, I heard a noise. You're no longer reading. Fire Knight. He's got the sword. Oh! Oh wait, no. He doesn't have a sword. Maybe it's just a spell that summons a sword of fire. I don't know. Yeah, item drop. Just a smithing stone. Just a smithing stone. Back to the fun weapon. You're not reading, you die. You are also not reading, and thus must die. You guys are studying this weird horned creature. Keeps going up. Alright. Did I check out the other way? Before I move on, I want to clear the whole floor, so to speak. They weren't raiding, so they had to die. Just a smithing stone. Okay. Floor clear. We can move on. This is the most in-depth exploration I think I've done in Elden Ring. A lot of Elden Ring, my first couple of playthroughs. Like my first playthrough, I think I took it pretty slow for sure. But like as I learned places, I just stopped exploring as much. I see a fire knight. Somebody's talking. Who was talking? Is it you? Are you a talking one of these knights? It's nothing personnel, kid. Hey! Fire Knight short sword! Everyone was saying seek armament. I want to equip arrows. Ooh, it scales with faith. As much fire damage do. The skill is just quick step. I don't... So who was talking to me? Was it that guy?
Now, Freya. Don't let it rile you up. Take it slow. Take it slow.
Freya's talking. But you're not Freya, you're a fire knight. So she must be on another floor, maybe? Ah! Well, I gotta live to solve the mystery, my dude, so I'm sorry about this. It's not personnel, kid. There's just a mystery at stake, and that means I gotta solve it. I am Sherlock Holmes of Elden Ring. Thanks for the smithing stone. Spirit calculus? Everything is like found by hunting horned beast. I have not hunted horned beasts to find these items. I am hunting human people. Human-ish looking people. Yeah! I just saw the axe. I didn't know what was holding it. More ways up, more ways through. We're back to kicking all the nerds' butts. Sorry you looked at me. There's a lever here. Try lever. Oh, you don't say, huh? What does it do? Everything's raising. Oh look, you can now kind of get to that beard. It's not a good angle, I can't show you. Hold on. Oh, and this is now connected too. But look down here, the beard is now on a railing. So we're gonna go back down and get that item in that beard. Mainly because they tried to hide an item from me, and they didn't know. They didn't know you can't. Somebody is. Freya is talking somewhere, and I don't know where. Alright, let's see if we can find where to get down to the beard. It looks like it's several levels down. I'm sure it's worth it, so we're gonna do it. We're going down to the beard. They wouldn't tantalize me with an item that wasn't worth it. What would they? Oh, this is like down there, huh? This is like post me resting. Oh, I can't go down there anymore, can I? That I almost killed myself there by accident. But I'm thinking, because I got to this level by walking up that statue, right? So there's no way I can go down further than this. Because the statue is now gone, you see? So I would have to make, it's, okay. I know how to get there. It's basically like you have to start from the first floor, go all the way up to as high as you can, so go through the entire thing again. And then, get the item at the top there, so. Maybe later. I'm sure it's like a shadow tree blessing. Jeez, bad's wigging out. So I think we've got a little too much progress to do all that right now. Although we could... It does look like we might be able to drop down and be relatively okay. Maybe not. Like if there was a bookcase jutting out right underneath us right here. But it's over there. So I think that would actually be death. Alright, well. Next time. Next time. Okay, we're gonna get back up to progress. And we're gonna find Freya, who keeps talking every time I approach an area. Like she wasn't in this room. She must be up a floor or below a floor, but I don't know how to go down. She must be up a floor. There's a site of grace here. And then that must be Freya, yeah. Freya, what you got for me?
Oh, hello. I'm afraid I'm busy. Curse upon my lack of foresight. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance. I'm afraid I'm busy, truly.
Okay, so this is it. That's all she has to say.
Truly. I should have...
Interesting. I'm not gonna rest quite yet. Still no head. What does that mean? I don't know. Somebody's fighting. What was all that? And what were they fighting? So this does nothing at current. There might be more levers yet to pull, you know? Wait, no. I want to go up one level, right? No. Wait, where was the jumpy crossy part? Oh no. Oh, it's here. Okay. We climb ever yet more closer to the sun. More specimens on elevators. This is nothing. Unless I jump from here to tail. I see a fire guy. There's a stick America ahead. Which is fascinating. Good view, huh? Why don't you enjoy it? That's like a person. No, they're still a shadow person. Okay. Oops. More fire knights. Oh shit. Oh god. Huh, okay. But how do you like this? You like that? Are you a fan? Are you a fan of this? Are you a fan of that? Wings, Serpent Helm, and Flame Spear. Okay. Does this door open? It does! It does indeed open. And yet, there's a way to go that way. I'm just curious. That is a headless Mirica. So that's a Shadow Tree fragment. Because we came upstairs. We didn't come through that. Okay, so this is just gonna keep happening forever, huh? Even though we found her already? So there's a way maybe up more, but we gotta like spin a mechanism or something, so right now this does nothing. Okay. Like there must be another lever somewhere. So then the only way through is up. Another side of grace? What is this one called? Dark Chamber Entrance. Well, this looks like a boss fight, if I ever saw one. I'm gonna go ahead. We'll finally sit. Get our stuff back and see if this is a boss fight. A cutscene.
Mongrel intruder.
Whoa!
That tarnished, it seemeth. Mother. wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light?
Is this Mesmer?
Yet my purpose standeth unchanged.
I thought he would be the final boss.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
I didn't realize I was just walking into the Mesmer fight. Yeah, we are not ready for this, so Jesus. Goodbye, almost 200,000 runes. You just walking into Mesmer's battle? I didn't know. I had no idea. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna put a marker here of a skull. So let's get that, that item. We got nothing to lose anymore, so let's go get that bearded item. Oh, jeez. Mesmer was like the statue they sold for the pre-order bonus. Like, I thought he was the final boss. I didn't expect to be walking up on him before, you know, randomly. Now that we've found Mesmer, do people have new things to say?
What could they possibly
No.
implicate?
Whoa, whoa!
What could they possibly implicate? Well, what's this? Yes, even the truth was it's as if using Lord Moog to gain entrance to the land of shadow were not enough. He plans to use his corpse as the vessel of his king consort. He has forsaken Lord Moog's soul. He desires only his empty shell. It beggars belief, but I'm afraid Tentamicola fails to grasp the humiliation implied by this act. One thing is certain. Righteous tarnished, you have given me, but I can hardly fathom it. I am a warrior, but I curse it all. I could spend the rest of my life honing my craft. The absolute Freya, by the gods. She must be feeling the need to reaffirm her allegiance before she heads to war. A true red mane she is. Righteous tarnished. Could you please give thanks to you? Yes.
Okay.
Perhaps I shouldn't meddle. This is the only way. Perhaps I should. This is the.
So a lot is happening here. Okay, so we can't read it because we're polite. We're nothing if not polite. But the only thing I want right now is the item that is on the beard. There's the second one over here. And we find our first fire monk. We actually don't need to fight him. We're just going to the item on the beard, so we can just simply head that way. Oof. He is evading my attacks like crazy. And now we can get the beard item. Pearl Drake Talisman 3, what does that do? Boost non-physical damage to the utmost. Cool. I don't know where... Oh! I know where to go. There's an elevator that we've never taken on the first floor. So we just did the thing... We just cleared this tower, minus the boss. When maybe you're supposed to just, you know, find it as a shortcut to the elevator or something. Cause, yeah, there's an elevator right here. Boom, where does it go? Down. It's just down. It goes down a long way, huh? So we can continue exploring. I'm not gonna try to kill Mesmer. Quite yet. Oh, before we continue exploring... Good, I sent it back up. Well, we gotta give the letter to Freya.
I'm afraid I'm busy. Truly. From Sir Ansbach. To me. What on earth could it... Yes. Of course. I see. As the Festival of War concluded, General Radahn's soul met an honourable end. But kindly Nicola wishes to revive it, which is fine by me. I know it would pain old Jeren, but war has always suited General Radahn best, and certainly far more than any honourable death. Endless war to invigorate the soul, as befits General Radahn, the great lion. Thank you. Now give my regards to Honourable Ansbach. Tell him, if we should meet in battle, to face your bow would be fine enough, but to face your blade would be an honour.
Ooh.
Brave warrior.
A lion shield. That's cool. Alright, now let's continue exploring. Doesn't look like what's-his-face is still there. I think he's moved on to a new location. Yeah, so she's moved on as well. Alright, cool. Let's go to the elevator. Bye. Send it back up. I'm gonna go down this hallway first. Oh, jar guys. Oh, those are jar innards, aren't they? Ugh. Wall of sparks. Alright, so jar people are back. Looks safe enough. He lied to his viewers. Whoa, there actually was one! We can do a sunwarp stone now. Now this is into the muck of Jargai territory. What is it even throwing? Ugh. I knew the living jars were made of, like, the remains of people. I just didn't expect to ever see what was inside of a living jar. I'm sorry, little guys. Jeez, they have, like, infinity poise. I don't want to fight you. I want to fight you. I'm sorry, what is happening? It's like coating the ground with something that makes it... I don't like you. Please die. Iris of Grace. Like an eye? Huh. One to darken and one to lighten. Another hefty cracked pot. Nothing over here. Tell my story. We left one alive. Ugh. I don't like these living jars. Praise the right. Well, good praise the left. 6 of one, half dozen of another. What were these guys looking at? You got 3 chairs down here in Jar Town. What do you think they were sitting down for? Like, what were they observing? What is this place called? I can't tell. The jars are after me. Oh yeah. There's a big door, but there's a little door right next to it. Can I open either of these? I can open the little door. That is hilarious. Alright. Alright, so yeah, this is leading out. So we can do more exploring on the tops of these plateaus over here. So let's go. I think that's the direction we're going to head this in. I think I've got... We're basically going to find one more site of grace in this new area, and then that'll be the episode. Not quite a super exciting episode, but I'm having a ton of fun. We found Mesmer, which was crazy, but there's no way I'm going to... I feel like I need way more Shadow Tree Blessings and level ups and what have you. We need to keep powering up in the terms of the DLC. I'm sorry. It's raining fire? From what? From that guy? Oh my gosh, from that guy. That is crazy. Well, hello. Guy who's I'm pissed off at already. You have more health than the others, don't you? Your name was Sala? And you had a rain of fire? And I got your hood? Okay. Somber Smithing Stone 9. We're getting up there with the Smithing Stone numbers. Let's see if we can get to a new area to continue exploring, gathering Erdtree blessings. Oh. Okay, well, one side of grace beyond this one. What is this place called? Viaduct Minor Tower. The Ancient Ruins of Rau. Okay, so yeah. You remember down below they were like Rau Ruin Town or whatever. Oh my god, this place is verdant and green. I love it. Oh, we can get on our horse again. I missed you. What kind of challenges, what kind of mysteries await us on this verdant green Rau town? Bear? A bear? I feel bad, he didn't really do anything to us. He had a spirit calculus. Best I can get out of my dog is like a... hold on. Ghost algebra. There. Here's your joke for the episode. Alright. I'm sure there's a main path they kind of want me on. Like this way. It's a beautiful area. These deer are so tiny. Tiny little deer. I see signs of development. Civilization. I don't quite want to go underground yet though, but maybe that's the way forward. Yeah. Ooh. That looks so cool. Well, I guess we have little choice in the matter. I see a shimmering pot in the distance. That means Erdtree blessing. Revered Spirit. Oh, one of you guys! Oh my gosh. Alright, now I'm ready to fight you. Oh, I have no flask. I didn't sit down at that side of grace, did I? I just activated it. I didn't replenish my crimson tears. Hey, but we got the Spirit Ash. That's pretty good. It's been a while since we've bumped that up. Oh, it takes like 5 or something. That's right. Okay. Let's go back. Let's get our runes. Let's get revenge. In that order. Why is that deer glowing? Had a spirit calculus in it. Some of them glow. Do the ones that glow have spirit calculus in them? No. But beast horn. We found where to get beast horn. Porn? Beast horn? So when they said horned, they meant antlered. Alright. Where is that weird thing hiding? There it is. That sees you. Okay. These guys are really cool, but I hate them. That's the first thing that happened to me in the DLC. Oh my god, just hit him! No item drop? You gotta be kidding. Alright, where are we going? I say maybe follow the torchies. That makes the most sense. That's a big old door that's probably not going to open for me. Dude, you just chucked a pot at me. Is this a door I can open? Is this even a door? It is a door I can open. Fascinating. Someone's attacking me, that's not part of the door opening animation. Alright, let's check out this area. Scorpions! Lovely. Lovely scorpions. Oh my god. Oof. Now they like to be on the ceilings and walls too. Oh, and also just like in front of me on the ground. We're back in exploration mode, so we actually get our flashbacks when we defeat groups of enemies, which is always nice. One of my favorite features in Elden Ring. 3 big scorpions. Not a fan. Oh god. They do a ton of damage too. And they have armor, so they're like not staggered at all. And they just keep fucking attacking. This is fun. It's fun for me. Alright. Where's the last one? We did it. And it was worth it. Question mark. I'm getting the feeling like a lot of people lived here in this land of shadow. Cause like this, look how many shadow residents there are. It's like a ton of them. No shortage of civilians here in the shadow land of shadow. That pot is not shimmering. That one is to the left. This is a shimmering pet. Oh my god. So we gotta get her before they disappear. It's just a spirit calculus. If you're just gonna throw pots on me, I'm going to kill everyone here. Like, I get why they throw pots. It's like, oh, I don't know. They coded these guys to be aggressive. So, like, maybe you don't get the pot. But, like, calm down. More scorpions. I didn't trust this sand. Oh, sorry, horsey. Eee. We can just be moving on through here. Another glittery pot. Oh, another one of these assholes. And the scorpions. Alright. I don't know what's going on with the scorpions, but there's a shimmery pot here. Skidoo tree fragment. Don't mind if I do. I'm sorry. Is that a spirit spring? Is that fly people, like, worshipping something? Wow, where are we? We just fell down a long way. Looks like we're gonna jump up a long way too. Do a quick surveil. Doesn't seem to be much here except for fly people. There's an item up there. There's a way up there to get there too. Just a rune. Also, this didn't... I thought it went in a circle, and it definitely did not go in a circle. This is, like, out. What is that? There's a knight over there with a big ol' hammer. Dryleaf Whirlwind. Oh, martial art upgrade. A cross! And a side of grace. Look at us. Ancient Ruins cross message. Another Skidoo tree fragment. I've been here the last flesh of my body. Well, goody for you, my dude. Where are we? This is Ancient Ruins East. And as a special treat, we're gonna just check out this dude. Since the site of grace is just right here, like, what's the worst this dude can do to us? Are you a boss? No, you're just like a dude. You're a Crucible Knight! But not one of the tree. Okay. That probably kills very easily. So Crucible Knights, as far as I know, do not bleed. Owie. He'll power up at half health too, like... Well, that was... He's a Miranda flower? Wow. Cool. We found a new type of Crucible Knight to fight, in this new, cool, verdant green area that we're going to be exploring more in depth next time. So thank you so much for watching. We found Mesmer, we defeated a hippo. There's a lot going on. We're still making our way through this DLC, and it looks amazing. But for now, I have been Bear Arms and Fire. This has been Shadow the Erdtree DLC for Elden Ring. You guys have been great. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.